Guys, Mitch again doing a review for Something Like Winter, which is the story of Something Like Summer, Ben and Tim, from Tim's perspective, and you follow Tim's storyline throughout the decade. I liked this one a lot more than Something Like Summer. I felt Tim was a much more dynamic character, and he had his lows that were like really, really, really low, and then he had his highs that were really high, and I felt like his internal struggle with his sexuality and coming out and his what he wanted in his life and what he wanted to be was just much more interesting than Ben's storyline, which was still an incredible storyline, and I loved it. Tim was just much more, I don't know, just much more fascinating to read and get into his head and what he thought of the situations. And it was really genius, I'm not even gonna lie, to write from Tim's perspective, whereas it's Something Like Summer, it's Ben's perspective. I don't know where he came up with that idea, but it was ingenious. J. Bell, oh my god, good idea. No kidding. Because when you revisit some of the, the shared parts between Ben and Tim, you listen to Tim's thoughts and his ideas and how he sees situations that when they're together versus how Ben saw them in Something Like Summer, and it was fascinating. And anyway, this was much more interesting for me. Something Like Winter was just, it was so much better, and he delves a little bit into like how the story ends and how Ben and Tim are live their lives by the end of the book. It was great. Something Like Winter I would give a 9 out of 10, if not a 10 out of 10. It was good.